show you that. So this is Patrick Javalier.
There are a lot of people that come to the event now that don't remember the original story of what the Feast of Saint Thibault was all about. It was a way for us to show off our French portfolio, and we wanted to do it around Bastille Day, but a lot of our customers were also doing events around Bastille Day, and so rather than conflicting with them, we created the Feast of Saint Thibault. It was created internally. There is truly a Saint Thibault, but and he is the patron saint of charcoal burners, which I do believe was people who made charcoal. But what we did was change it into charcoal grills, and use this as a summer event to celebrate all the French wines and wine makers that we love and have been selling for a lot of times decades.
I'm not sure how long it's been going on, but I've been here for 12 years, and it predates me significantly. I used to come to Saint Thibault as an enthusiastic customer, so it's been going on for a long time.
Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's a nice rib. Woo. You know, one of the things that we were able to tie into the true Saint Thibault is that the relics that are held in, I think, Thiers, in a cathedral in Thiers, France, are a thigh bone and a rib. And in our very sacrilegious, sort of fun way, we decided then to combine the charcoal grill with ribs and thighs, and so we cooked chicken thighs, and we barbecue up a batch of pork ribs.
Most of us think it should be Grand Cru, but there is no Grand Cru in the town, only Premier Cru.
The heart and soul of the wine company is that of a French-based company. We love wines from all over the world, but really the first love for the wine company and the basis of our portfolio and the genesis of the wine company is as a company really enthusiastic about bringing great French wines to market. Larry and I largely get together and put together a list of French wines that we feel like represent a great cross-section of our portfolio, an opportunity to show wines certainly that are seasonally appropriate and looking for wines that that are fun summer wines, a chance to introduce certainly new wines that we've brought in the last year or last few months that we'd like to show off as part of our French portfolio, and very honestly also a chance to bring out some what we think are some real showstoppers from our French book and try to show people really the breadth of what we have, and all the way up to some of the greatest Burgundies and Bordeauxs and Champagnes.
The moment is upon me. Saint Thibault, reveal to me. The date is decided. If you've seen the recordings over the years that we assemble for how we pick the date in that year, it's decided through a number of factors, but all of them harkening back to the really mysticism that we've discovered in wine and in Saint Thibault that dictates when you should really do bacchanalian things. I mean, many of us, of course, would love to do bacchanalian things daily, but we must abide by the powers, by the wine fairies, the enophile elves, and the oh gosh, I can't think of the wine Wiccans to give us the true date where this is most appropriate.
I hope people have a great time. I hope people really enjoy the experience. I certainly hope that people who love French wines come and have that love affirmed, and obviously find things that that at the tasting that they'd like to work with or work more with from our portfolio, but also people who like wine but maybe don't know a lot about French wine. I certainly hope that those people come to the tasting and find it really enjoyable and accessible, and learn something, and hopefully begin to kindle their own love for French wine.
What we hope people take away from this is that refreshing their appreciation of the wine company as a French house. When we started in the business, we were very much that, and no one else was doing the work we were doing. No one was spending time in the vineyards and tasting wines at the wineries every year. Since then, it's become easier because people like Catcher and Weigand and Eric Solomon and Kermit Lynch, of course, the Grandmaster, have assembled portfolios that they sort of just drop into distributors' laps. We are more than that. We are an importer, where most people distribute French wines imported by somebody else, Catcher, and so on. We work directly with the vineyardists and the families that have owned those properties for generations. And this is what we hope people take away. We've had a chance to take and represent several of the most famous ones, importers that is, and have chosen after tasting through their wines not to do that, simply because we think the work we do, we can bring better value to the table, that our wines are of similar quality or even higher, but invariably of a better value. And this is what we hope people take away from this. It's an important thing for their business to bring value to their customers.